right. All right, guys, it's that time of year. It's time to tidy up the roses. You can take them back quite a bit. So I'm gonna take them back to maybe take them back to a foot. So I'll go through this process. Let me get a bucket so I can make my cleaning. In the process of cleaning up the yard, getting it ready for the spring. My least favorite thing to do. So I gotta cut all of this back. So let's get into it. So I'm gonna take it down to about a foot up, straight across. Anything that's growing out crazy, I'll be removing it. Cleaning up the base a bit. You probably will see some aphids on your roses at this time of year. That's not atypical. Some of them are starting to wake up right now, and they realize there's a lot of good sweetness in the roses, so they want to eat that. All right. Now some people take theirs to about 18 inches. I did mine to about a foot high. And when I say a foot, I'm talking about from the soil line up. And all I do is I go through it and I look for branches that are crossing each other or branches that are diseased. I see that this one is pushing some blooms, but it's crossing with this one, so I'll take this one out. Got another one over here that's dying out. Snip that. Pull that. Everything else looks like it's just dead leaves, which is cool. Maybe cut this back a bit. Remember, everywhere you cut once, you're gonna get the tree responding with 2 or more shoots. So, and I don't spend much time worrying about the angle. I can do that, but I really don't care how roses grow. These wasn't my thing. Just taking it back to where it's a little bit more manageable, to where the sun can penetrate it, air can flow through it. And you know it's spring when the birds are chirping and messing around in your yard. They'll soon be laying eggs. That's really the sign of the new year. All right. I think that is doable. I could remove these leaves if I was worried about disease and pests harboring, but I didn't see anything that alarmed me the past season. So I'll let them be. So let me pause and grab the next one. All right, here's the next one. I did a more extensive pruning on this one last year, so as you can see, it's much fewer branches. This one has already started to wake up, and now it's just a matter of what height you want it to be at. I think I'm going to go ahead and cut it back to about right there. That's about 18 inches off the ground. Bring this one down some, and I'm cutting right above where I see the buds are breaking. You probably can't pick that up on camera. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. Let's just take this down all together. Take that down. Remember, everywhere you cut once, you'll get 2 responses. Here's an example. I cut once here last time, got 2 roses to branch off. So that's more opportunities for rose flowers. I'm gonna take away stuff that's in the interior. You don't need stuff growing in the interior anymore. Oop. Send all the energy up the plant. And these will just die out through the year anyway, so let's take this one down to about there. Turn this way. And now what I want to do is I kind of want to keep it in the realm of the actual pot, because when you're walking by, you might brush against this with a leg and scratch yourself. So I'm gonna just keep it in a little bit. I'm just gonna take it in some. Take this one off, but I do see another bud there. Take this one back to there. It's not too bad. I don't think I can scratch myself now, even though I do have a little hangover over here. I see a bud. I'll take this whole section off right there. See, that's what you want to avoid, getting scratched on. So that's it for that one. Now I'll go cut this one in this big pot back, and then I gotta start raking up leaves and getting everything look nice and tidy. So I'll pause. All right, guys. So let me go take care of this one in this black pot back here. Make sure I don't poke myself. All right. That wasn't fun. That wasn't fun at all. Alright guys, we're back from that little debacle. Almost took me out. No big deal. I already hurt my back once this year. That could have took me out again, but it feels like I'm good though. try to sit down again. See, there we go. Pull this closer to me. Same process. Keep it nice and tidy. Bucket. This one is already waking up as well. Nice, beautiful red leaves. I'm sure that's a sign of too much water. We got a lot of water this season. Let's take this down. Take this down. Let's bring it in a little bit more. Bring this back. Take this off. Let me go get my loppers, my bigger loppers. Let's take this off a little bit more. This is a ratcheting lopper. For those who are wondering, goes through thick wood pretty easy. Let's go again. Get all of that stuff off. I think I'm gonna take this off. Take all that off. I need to. I do want to get this. All right. I need to top this back. Cut this back a bit. There's a budding bud right here. Cut right above it. Got some new buds here. Right above it, just reducing the overall height of it, bringing it in to be a little bit more tighter. Let's see, a couple crossing branches here. Let's take that out. In about 2 weeks, gonna take all of that energy that was going to that and send it to what it has left, and it's gonna flower out like crazy. What else? I think that might be it for this one. There's a branch in the back. Let's rotate. Right here. I'm gonna take that out. Something that's growing back here, that's growing back into the tree. I think what I'll do is I'll just take that back. All right. So let me pause, do some cleanup, and I'll be back. All right, next I'll be focusing on shrinking some of this down. This is a pyre. It's a fire bush. That's what they call it. So I'll be working on bringing this back. It's touching my house, scraping against my gutter. So I'll be cutting it back. It will absolutely tear you apart. A lot of thorns in it. Part one. Gotta be careful how you grab this. Gotta chop all this up, put it in my trash can. Alright, so I got some things that are kind of crossing over to my deck. Let's take those off. I should have had my trash can closer. I think I'm gonna take this whole branch out. I don't need it for shade. I actually need to get a little more sunlight over here. Took that whole, took this whole limb out right here. Now for this, you gotta ask yourself, do you want to throw this away or keep it? Because you can use this as a guide for another tree. I don't know of anything that comes to mind right now how I can use it, so I'll just slice it down. Be careful. Maybe one more slice. Notice I throw it in the tree so the tree can hold it. Alright, so you can use this for a stake for another tree or for a vine or whatever the case may be. You just need to knock those crazy thorns off. So something's telling me to keep it on the side for right now. I don't know what I need it for, but I think I need it. I'll just dethorn this a little bit later. Got some shoots down there I want to take care of. I actually thought about training this to be a bonsai tree. So I'm gonna take this whole limb off. We don't need it for anything. again, you may need this for some type of support, maybe for a grapevine or something. Who knows? I'll just leave it there for now. See what else we can take out. Another limb I took out there. So this limb, it comes out and it goes that way. Don't know if I even want that limb at all. See if I can take that whole thing out. That was a big boy. Let's break it here. Hanging on by a little thread. Let's do this. There we go. That took away a lot of the tree, which is good. So we got this. That big chunk right there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pause, chop all of that stuff up, get it loaded in the trash can. I'll be back. All right, guys, I finished cutting the tree down and cleaning up most of the deck. Hopefully you guys can see that. And I decided that I'm gonna go ahead on and bonsai this tree. I've been looking at it for many years. Let me get a better angle. Yeah, I've been looking at this tree for many years. Been back here since I bought this house back in 2010. And I think that'll be one bonsai there. And if I just pan this way, I'm gonna turn that into a bonsai as well. And I'm gonna leave it on, I'm not gonna dig them up. I'm gonna leave these long trunks coming out the ground because they're real accentuated and twisty. And basically you'll have the trunk coming up here. That'll be the apex of the tree. You have some branches that kind of swoop down. I'm gonna let this one get a little longer and kind of hang this way, and then let this one droop down. Just something to please the eye. But I was able to cut everything up, and I got it. Let me see if I can swing around. Got everything in the trash can right there. So that was a lot of mass to cut up, but it wasn't that hard. But I'm pretty excited to do a bonsai out of these trees, or at least style them. They're not gonna be bonsai, they'll be styled. They'll be in the ground and pruned to look nicely. There it is, attached to the wall in the back. It's been attached to the wall for quite a while now. I probably could remove that cord. Let me see if I can pan down to the ground. As you can see, I took advantage of all of those leaves and left them there. They'll just decompose and turn into mulch. Let me get a better angle. All right, so this is about half of the deck that's done. I'll just rotate, move some benches and stuff around. I'm gonna list this on OfferUp to sell. It's a little portable picnic table. And I have to clean up this side of the deck, which is not much to do. It's just sweeping it off, getting some of those bonsai and plants off of there, putting them in better locations because it'll be getting hot pretty soon. But anyway, just wanted to bring you all along the process and show you how I tidy up things for the spring. The deck is coming along nicely. May break out the power washer and pressure wash it down, but that's it for now. It's the Black Bonsai Guy. I'm out.